Welcome to the next episode of WaterparkRangers Let's Play Wind Waker. Last episode we went to Gale Isle, and found that we needed to find the next sage. And we learned the wind god's area to help us do that. However, before we find the next sage, I've headed up to this island, which is one square to the east, or to the right, of Gale Isle. The name of it is Crescent Moon Island. And I'm just going to get a few things done here, because as long as we're in the area of things that can get done, I'm going to get them done. For instance, that would mean pulling up this treasure right here, because I've planned out a lot of how I'm going to be finding a ton of the optional stuff. Just keeping track of what would be the most convenient time for us to do it. That way we never have to go out of our way too much. I think that this is actually a piece of heart here. I hope it is, anyway. We've also got some giant pots here floating around on top of barrels. I guess if you really wanted to, you could break them with either your arrows or your boomerang. And there's probably some rupees from them, or hearts, who knows. But I'm not really interested in them. We're only after the big game. We don't bother with the small fry. What's inside? Yep, piece of heart. Oh, yay! We got another heart container! Whoa, that's awesome. It's good that we have so many heart containers. Just each dungeon, we get more and more and more. Oh, Old Man Ho-Ho, what do you have to say? Oh, he's talking about the submarine out there. Ho-ho! I see, I do indeed. I always liked Old Man Ho-Ho. This was back when in Pokemon I thought that the Pokemon wasn't called Ho-Oh. I thought it was called Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho the giant bird. It's still one of my favorite Pokemon, Ho-Oh. Though, believe it or not, I've never actually played Gold, Silver, or Crystal. Though I'm planning to. Not as a Let's Play, just as a game that I'm playing in my spare time. I'm going back after I finished Pokemon Black and White, so I went and started playing the other games, which I never actually finished. 2 blue Choo-Choos here, by the way, both in perfectly plain sight. That's why this island is so special. Hey, this might even help us get our 15th drop. That would be so awesome if it did. Oh yeah, I was getting off topic. I've been playing, I played Pokemon Yellow. I'm doing all the generations in order, now that I finished Black and White, which was really the first Pokemon generation that I ever finished, all by myself. And I'm proud to have said it, because it was actually a very awesome game. So I went back and I finished Yellow. I got everything in Yellow, all the gym badges, beat the Elite Four, beat the final battle. We're going to be heading over to the submarine, by the way. As long as I'm getting off topic, I kind of want to at least talk about what's going on. I even caught all the legendaries, except for Mew, because Mew, you have to do something really convoluted. I wasn't in the mood. Though, yes, you can catch Mew in Pokemon Yellow. Yellow is the one I finished. And I intend to play either Gold, Silver, or Crystal next. Maybe even Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I'm not sure. I'll try and think of one. And then Gen 3 and Gen 4. So this is something I'm going to be doing over a long process of time. It's not like something I plan to do one after the other really quickly. Anyway, this submarine here is special, not because it has flowers growing on the floor, but because, really, I think that the way this submarine works is depending on how much time you spend down here fighting the mini-blends, each skull will light up. You don't necessarily have to be killing them, though sometimes it would be nice to do that just to get them out of the way. A great strategy for this is to keep them in place with a Hurricane Spin. Keep them in place with the all-purpose bait, and then take out the whole swarm with your Hurricane Spin. That's a great strategy to use, because I do not think that the Skull Hammer really stuns them that efficiently, if at all. Maybe, I forget exactly what causes those skulls to light up. No, it's just timed. If you wait for a long enough time, then the skull will eventually... I've noticed that I'm getting such I'm getting massive slowdown every time I use that attack against a ton of enemies. I don't know, I love the slowdown in this game. This game is epic slowdown. Not like slowdown that ruins the game, just slowdown that makes it epic and you can see what's going on. So you don't even have to fight them, just wait long enough and each skull will light up and cause the ladder to drop. So let's get up that ladder already. Nah! Screw you, Mini-Blend. It looked like you were trying to run away for a second there. Okay. Whoa! Didn't expect to see you in here. He's waiting, he's like, hey, and the treasure you've won is... A treasure chart! Congratulations! I'm the Miniblin announcer who has provided you with this graciously provided chart. Well, after something so silly, we can't possibly let him live. Yeah, after you complete certain objectives, Miniblins will usually just try and run out of the area to make themselves, like, disappear, but when you get close, they'll try to fight you again. This makes for very interesting AI results. Basically just them flipping out and spazzing out, with people wondering why. Alright, so that was what we were able to do here at Crescent Moon Island. And there is, I guess, something else we could do, but it's only something that sometimes appears in the quadrant, and it's not here now. And even if it was here now, we wouldn't be able to do it. People who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. People who don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. Wow. That made sense, but it was stupid. Anyway, I've worked back to Dragon Roost Island because we got some big money to get. G-money. Let's look around here. Yeah, we got some treasure to take here. Where's our chart? We haven't opened a few of these, actually. I guess we got them in the Earth Temple. No, we might have found them on one of the islands we were exploring. I know we got a few more charts after the Earth Temple. We need a few more charts, though. I think there are only really, like, 8 or 9. How many treasure charts are left? I know that there are 8 Triforce charts and 49. There were, like, 8 or 9 treasure, like, blue treasure charts that we haven't found yet. So we found almost all the treasure charts, or it's better to say we found most of them. Okay, this is definitely Dragon Roost Island. Obviously the island we are at is Dragon Roost Island, and I think the map is pointing... Yep, there it is. Let's get out our grappling hook, make short work of that treasure. We got Cargrips up there, but they're probably not going to borrow us. What? I meant to say we got Cargaroks up there, but they're probably not going to bother us. Not borrow us. Borrow. Any day now. How deep is it? We were right near the island. This must be a really tall mountain. Think about it. If this was initially a mountain underneath Hyrule, and this keeps being a mountain up here, this is probably Death Mountain, because it's Hyrule's tallest mountain. Though in Ocarina of Time 3D, it looked like they put another mountain in, or maybe that was just the concept art that I was looking at. It looked like there was a snowy mountain. Alright, we're going to sail out of here and cut ahead. I have sailed one quadrant east of here, just for your information. I cut ahead, and this is an island we haven't visited yet. As long as we're in the area, we're going to get it done. This area is special, because, number one, it's a man-made island, completely made out of wood. It's made out of wood! What is floats? That was kind of out of context. Yeah, there is a treasure. Usually, I'm going to islands that have treasures that we can get with our treasure charts, and then it just turns out that there's something else that we can do here as well, because we've never actually visited it. Don't know how much time we're going to have for that. It's probably better that we say that for next episode, because I usually like to keep my videos around the 9-minute mark, roughly. I try not to exceed 10. Between 8 and 10 is usually what I strive for, because that makes it easiest for me to upload. So here we got a special reward, the Islands Heart chart, that'll show us all the pieces of heart that we can find on islands. So with the Sea Hearts chart and the Islands Heart chart, you have the 2 keys you need to find every single heart in the game. Quite simply. So, Windfall Island is the one with 9, obviously, and there are a few with 2. Outside Island has 3. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that does. Plus, it looks really beautiful. It's like a birthday invitation to some kid's, like, 6th birthday. Like, I remember getting those invitations. You know, after a certain point, you just don't go to as many birthdays as you used to. It's just, you know, it kind of gets old. People get it. You're turning another year. Well, it gets old. I didn't even intend for that to happen, but that's kind of like a semi-horrible bad joke. Yeah, anyway, we got business to take care of here. We're going to be taking care of it next episode. So I guess I'll see you then.